This is the Male Rights Activist Podcast, episode 41, where we focus on relationships, sports, and pop culture from a managed point of view. First of all, we want to thank our listeners, each and every one of you. Thank you for hanging with the fellas.
What up?
On today's show, we break down the Red Table Talk with Ayesha Curry.
This should be good.
We talk about Constance Wu, the star fresh off the boat, who is apparently angry that her show got renewed.
Chick is tripping.
And our girl Nadia from Brooklyn hit us back with another Dear Irby letter. All that and more right now. Sorry, man. Ready?
Yep.
This is the MRA Podcast with Kyle and Kamal. I am Kyle.
I am Kamal.
We are saving relationships one listener at a time. We got some feedback, homie.
Swear.
Yes, we do, man. This is from Coach Marty. He said, my cousin turned me on to your show. Yo, I got to tell you guys, your show is so damn fire and hilarious. I listened to episode 3 and with Kamal and his wife. That shit was funny. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you bought the dresser or not.
I did not buy that dresser.
So you say. But the shit was funny about living with the spouse. I listened to half of episode 4 with the henpecking. Man, that shit was bananas. Some of the stuff you were saying, I thought I was the only one who thought like that. Like, fellas, as far as having to live with your wife, niggas would be content if they did not have to live with their wife and you just drop by, do what you do, hang out for a while, then go back to your house and live alone. Nothing like sleeping alone, homie. Mm. That shit was incredible. That shit was incredible. Your knowledge about living together and you start to become siblings and look alike, nigga, I was in tears. That shit was funny. Just wanted to tell you, incredible show. I can't wait. I'm going to tune in every Thursday morning on the way to work. Y'all got some stuff. Y'all got some heat. Keep up the good work.
Yo, initially I thought this was Coach Marty Sipe until all the M-bombs. I was okay.
Hilarious. Coach Marty Sipe. Who's Coach Marty Sipe?
He's the head coach of Eisenhower when I was back in high school, man.
Okay,
Eisenhower cool. Basketball coach.
That was your coach.
He was not my coach. He was the head varsity coach. I had different coaches, like the sophomore and the JV coach.
Yeah, Coach Jackson did it.
Yeah, I had other coaches. No, I never had Coach Jackson.
Yeah,
I had
Coach
other
Jackson.
coaches.
Yeah, the other coaches.
Marty was...
he was the head man.
Yeah.
He didn't fuck with the JV.
He was the boss of the family, and I was under a different crew. It was
Cool.
Like some mafia stuff.
Because you got to watch out for them sophomore and varsity ass niggas.
Yes, you do.
You always got to. Except this guy, because we got social media feedback from legendary sophomore varsity. Good dude, though, man. That dude, Art, on Instagram says, at Kyle Irby, love the podcast, bro. You and at Angry Kamal got the best podcast out.
Art was my man. Art, actually, truth be told, played JV a little bit in the summer.
Oh,
so, in the summer league. Not to hate on Art, but Art was on JV.
Oh, in the summer league. Well, what about when the first game of the season? Where was he?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you. I remember seeing his framed picture.
I don't remember where he was. Yeah. I know where he was when he first got to Ike. I know where he was at.
Yeah,
he was starting, and I was on the bench.
Legend. Eisenhower, 3-year starter. Went to the University of Reno. Good dude. That the Raven _ Raven 88 on Instagram said, for Mother's Day, you cook her a brunch, give her a Bevmo card and a spa day. That's actually a good idea.
Great one.
How'd you do on Mother's Day,
man? I think I scored, man.
Oh, but that's all that matters.
Yeah, I got her a picnic basket and a picnic blanket. And
that's thoughtful.
Well, she likes to be outdoors. Okay. And it symbolizes us like hanging out together and dates and stuff like that. So that's what she wants. She wants to spend time with your boy because I'm that guy.
No doubt.
You know, and so, this gives us a chance to reconnect and be outside and doing something that she loves. Yeah. And I don't love being outdoors, but
you're doing it for her. When we come back, we're going to talk about our new segment, Saving Relationship, SAR. We're going to give advice to the fellas on what they can do so they can score like you score.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's the MRA Podcast. Hey, guys, I want to take this time to ask you to subscribe to The World According to Cheryl. That is Cheryl Underwood's podcast. It's hilarious, and I'm on it. Come on, ever since we got feedback from Tanya about actually saving relationships, we have dedicated a segment every episode where we will save a relationship.
We've been doing pretty good on that.
I think so, too. I got a new one.
What's up?
All right, guys, now it's time for the lesson of the day. Ask your girl about her day.
That's opening up Pandora's box.
Is it? Why?
Oh, because you're going to hear about her
That's
day.
the thing I hate.
Yeah.
I hate that because this is why I don't ask. I don't like complaining.
You're going to hear the bad parts.
I don't want to hear that.
You're going to
shit.
hear about the person at work, who she's got beef with, the boss, and all that stuff. You're going to hear about that, but
it's so fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah,
but you got to do it.
You got to do it.
You know why I know I got to do it?
Why?
Is because I don't like to talk. I hate the book report. Right? I hate when she asks me, "How was your day? What'd you do today?" I don't like that. First of all, I don't want to remember what I did today. That's too much. And second of all, you already know you can't be lying. So I want to make sure you want to minimize lies.
Yes.
So you forego that. But more than the avoiding lying, it's the book report, man. I don't even remember what I did. You know, when we talk about counting your blessings and all that stuff, sometimes there's this exercise where you think about all the good things that happened to you that day, right? At the end of the night. And I struggle with that one because I'm like, I don't remember what happened today. But it's a good thing to remember what happened today, but I don't always remember. So somebody says, you know, what do you, and shout out to my boy Chicken Hawk, one of my sweet mates from Southern University, my first year there. I remember he got married a couple years ago, and I was like, how's the married life? He said, man, it's cool. I just hate having to say where I'm going everywhere I go.
Yeah.
That's the first thing he noticed. He's like, I ain't even doing nothing, but having to say it.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, I'll be back, bitch. Don't worry about where I'm going.
If my girl gets home and I'm not there, she calls me.
That's annoying.
Immediately.
My wife used to do that. My wife used to be like, if you should, why didn't you call? when I get home, she wasn't there. She's like, why didn't you call? And I'd be like, because I'm old.
Well, I don't think she's I don't think my girl is like sweating me. It's just that if she doesn't see me, her first thing is, call her. Where you at? That's how I know she's at home.
Yeah.
I know she's at home because she's calling.
When I tell you that would drive me crazy.
Yeah. If I can get off the phone.
Yeah.
If I can, I'm going here and I'm holler at you later. Great.
Yeah.
If I have to hear the recap of the day or what she does, she's a master. I love her so much. She's a master at just thinking the shit just to keep me on the phone.
Oh my God. I know that.
You
move.
Just like, it's like that.
I know that move. So what else is going on? Like when the comedian's out of material?
Yeah.
I know you. Now you're holding me.
Now you just basically keeping me hostage.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. But the reason, but in the saving relationships, the reason why we're saying that is because, like I said, I don't like to talk. So if you can get her talking, it's much easier to listen for me than it is to talk.
I can do it. I can. Well, I like talking more so than I like listening because I can tell a good story.
Of course.
My wife, not so much.
No.
So if I'm hearing about her day, I'm also going to hear about what happened 3 months ago, like some roundabout, because you got to explain how we got to this day. Yeah. And it's like, God damn it, I don't care about any of this stuff. And then she's going to talk about some guy or some girl, like, you remember him, right? And then another side story about the time I supposedly met this person.
Of course. Or why you should give a damn about this person. What would your advice be if I'm saying that guys ask about the day? How do you feel about that?
I say just go in and start talking. Hey, babe, guess what happened to me today? Or, you good? Let me tell you about my day. Just jump in.
Just get a conversation with your lady.
Yeah.
So I guess be proactive. This is where we can have an agreement. Have a conversation with your lady. Because for me, I have to consciously try to do that because I have nothing. I have nothing to say. I'm focused on my work.
They want to be a part of your day, man. They want to be a part of your life. That's your soulmate.
My stomach is turning right now. By the way, in this conversation,
that's what they want to do, man. They want to be a part of it, man. They want to be a part of your day. They want to share with you, and so they want you to share with them. So, man, hey, do it.
Yeah, well, I'll do my best, dog. But hey, man, check it out. I want to talk about this agency update, man. I got a new agent, dude.
Say word.
Yeah, man. Went on some agent meetings. Last week you talked about how I'm done with my agent because he was stealing money. The new grand total is $12,570.52.
Is that just gone?
That's what oh yeah, that's gone.
It's no like.
I mean, there's the police and there's whatever they're gonna try to do, but Come on, dude. If somebody came in your house and took $12,000 out the safe, even if you know who it is, getting it back is not easy.
No, I think that's a little different from a business.
Yeah.
What about like the homies?
What about them? Like
Would
taking a ride?
Would they be effective on this one?
Well, that's old. You know, that's another way to do it.
Yeah.
But the problem is, do they have the money? Because his bread and butter is agenting, and his name is Mud right now.
This new agent, man, was it harder to find? Is it easier now because you're coming from this guy that jerked everybody, or are they just raiding this man's client list?
They're raiding the client list.
Okay.
Right now is the good time to go. If you were with my last agent, now's the good time to send out. There's two agents in particular that literally, one of them was in the comments of a story, an article, and the other one was in on Twitter. And she was like, hey, so that, yeah, right now is a good time. If you was with my other agent to say, hey, I was with him, I got done over, you want to schedule a meeting, send him your stuff. I got two meetings. One of them, a guy hit me up and said they'd be in touch, and they never did. Then I got a recommendation from to an agent that's going to be nameless right now, dog. You ain't gonna believe this shit. This motherfucker was off the chain, man. I walked into the room, bro. I thought I was going to a meeting with the agent. What it was an audition with the agent. So it was like a line around the door. Yeah, dog. It was like, read this piece of paper and do the, which is cool, but I thought I was going for a meeting. I thought I had a little better than that, man. And then I'm talking to the receptionist, who I actually know from my old agency, which is weird coincidence, serendipitous. And she was like, yeah, man, it's going to be great. This guy's cool. And then he walks in, this motherfucker walked in with a big ass husky, right? A dog in his arm and a bird on his finger. What the fuck is this? Yo, man, I walked into his office. This shit was laid out. A look of LA, you know what I mean? I was just like, damn, this how the ball, let's do it. But he played me a little bit, dude. I didn't appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
I was in there with this fine ass actress, and he was like, yeah. Basically, I guess he knew her or her referral. He's like, yeah, you're VIP. You, not so much, not yet. And I was like, oh, that's a yeah. I know that move, actually. You know what I mean? That's
in front of the fine chick.
So I was like, okay. So I needless to say, I'm not going there. Hey, come on, we got listeners all over the world now, man.
Yep.
And I was wondering, man, I wonder what the people do while they're listening to our show. I know we got a guy in the Navy who's in Spain. He listens. We got a lady that drives a Lyft. She listens while she's driving her Lyft and has her customers listen too, which is absolutely hilarious. Cat in Brooklyn listens while he delivers some fish. Okay. We want to know from other people, man, how do you listen to our show? What are you doing? Hit us up on the social media. I'm at Kyle Irby.
I am at Angry Kamal.
And let us know what you're doing when you listen to our show. Kamal, what are you doing when you listen to the show?
Man, I'm usually chilling, man. I take the train to get my son from school.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, man. So I get the headphones on and I listen to it front and back. The problem is I'm coming back. He wants to talk. I'm trying to listen, so I have to, try to act like I'm paying attention to him. I'm really listening to my words of wisdom.
That's good, man. Yeah. Pretend like you're listening to your son while you're listening to the podcast. That's one way to do it. I usually listen to while I'm cleaning the house, man. I picked. Well, go ahead.
Domestic work?
Yeah, man. Oh, come on, dude. I wish I didn't have domestic work, but yeah, man. I usually listen to if I'm washing the dishes or folding laundry. I listen to any kind of thing that I don't have to think.
Yeah,
and I just get to listen. But I want to know what are the people listening? What are y'all doing? Let us know. Dog, did you see Ayesha Curry on Red Table Talk?
I did.
Oh man, that was good, man. Did you like it? How'd you feel about it, man?
I got some mixed feelings, man.
Mixed feelings.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, man.
I like Steph Curry's mother.
She was dope.
Yeah, I like Jada.
Love Jada.
Do not like Ayesha Curry after watching this.
She lost you?
She lost me, man.
What happened, dog? How'd she lose you?
Well, a couple of things, man. First of all, she said that she hated to with the other chicks come up to Steph. And the old heads were like, that's par for the course, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I like what Steph Curry's mom said. She actually liked it when they used to be up on Del Curry.
That was dope.
To let her know.
Yeah, my man looked good.
My man's that dude.
Yeah.
She liked it. Ayesha Curry said she hated it. And I think what was more telling, I think she could probably handle it more if she was getting the same attention from dudes.
You think that's what it is?
A bit of jealousy. It's a bit of jealousy. I'm pretty sure like Del Curry's wife, which is Steph Curry's mom, was still getting
love
from the dudes.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, I think Ayesha Curry is basically just jealous that no one's checking for her anymore. She said, she was like, "What's wrong with me? Nobody's looking at me anymore."
Well, did you watch the whole interview? Or did
I watched the whole thing, man.
Because I feel like some people took it out of context and then they just kept adding on.
Nah, man. She was saying like, she didn't like it. She just didn't like it. Jada Pinkett, when we were talking about groupies and stuff like that, she was like, she didn't even deal with it.
Mom,
Jada. How'd you deal with the groupies? I didn't.
I love Jada.
I didn't deal with that shit.
Dog, nigga. Jada Pinkett, ladies and gentlemen, today's awesome wife of the week is Jada Pinkett, dog. She set these ladies down and schooled that ass.
Yeah.
I love when Jada was talking about, she said when women see a man with money and power, that's the equivalent of a man seeing a woman with basically ass and titties. A fine young woman.
She stripped it all the way back down, like just like primal, just nature.
Yes.
Not
about sin, not about he's good, he's bad. When a man sees a woman that is fine, his body actually has a visceral response.
Yeah.
And she said it's the same thing when a woman sees a man with power. That was so huge for me. Yeah. Number one, that tells the fellas, we all have an opportunity to be fine.
We all got action.
We all have a chance. If you get that paper and get that power, you can be the equivalent of a 19-year-old fine ass chick.
Yeah.
To them. You can make them their head actually turn. You can do that if you get the money and the power, which we can all have if we put in the work and the thought.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, it was very, very telling. And it was basically some OG, wisdom.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's like she said, she was married for 21 years. Curry's mom was 30. And it was like it was just a calmness about them.
Yeah. OGs, man.
Yeah.
OGs. Curry's mom was like, stop calling me with advice.
Yeah.
Because her phone gonna ring every time. Mom, I don't want to be in your relationship.
Right.
Oh man, Curry's mom is dope.
And Ayesha Curry, I like that she was honest. I like that she was honest, but it rubbed me the wrong way, man, because I feel as though, like, she told a story about some chick said, "Hey, you know what you signed up for?" Some chick was very aggressive, extremely rude, and she was like, "I didn't sign up for this."
She doesn't think she signed up for that, though.
Yeah.
Let me tell you my problem.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, man. She doesn't realize. And here's the thing. I will say this, not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I don't know what LeBron James' wife looks like.
That's my problem with Ayesha.
I don't know. If she comes to the games, she's probably in the owner's box.
That's my problem with Ayesha Curry.
The Currys don't have to be up there front and center. Hey, look at us.
They don't have to be.
Right.
But they want to be.
They want to be.
Why the fuck you think they went on this show?
Right.
More look at me shit.
And so when you have the look at me shit, you're going to get, because guys know she's off limits.
Of course.
You can't do anything. Maybe some swipe. That's about it. But you can't provide anything that she can't get from her husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can think of is because she wants to be, she wants to be an actor. Mm-hmm. And you can provide her opportunities in Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. But your money's not going to be long enough. The status. I mean, she's Steph Curry's wife.
Yeah.
Every one of those games, they show her. They make sure they show her.
Yes.
And their little cute daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, man, you don't have to put yourself out there. You're doing that. And when you put yourself out there, the drawback, or the repercussions are, dudes ain't checking for you because they know who you are. They know they don't have a shot in hell.
Not at all. When we come back, I'm going to weigh in on this Ayesha Curry thing because my blood was boiling. Yo, Kamal.
What's up?
I finally finished my album, dog.
The one you did in 2013?
Yeah, man. I know, man. A long time ago, man. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna finish this album. This thing is coming out
Eventually.
You know, you gotta finish. You can't give up.
I can dig it. And eventually, it's finally here.
Eventually, it's finally arrived, man. And I was listening to it, man. This thing is funny, dude.
Okay, it's not dated. No jokes about chingy and nothing like that.
There is some dated jokes in there, like there's a reference to. It was before Michael Sam came out. Because it was like a reference to gay athletes that came out, and I was like, "Wow, that's dated." Okay, but the juxt of it is everything's good.
Bruce Jenner still, Caitlyn.
He's Bruce in the album.
Bruce.
I don't talk about him,
but he was Bruce.
Yeah, I used to have a Bruce Jenner joke, and he was Bruce in this when I recorded this. But it's ready, man. It's out. Okay. It's funny, man. Check it out and get it on iTunes right now. It's called "Be a Man at All Times." Kamal, there was a lot of problems I had with the Ayesha Curry Red Table. Yeah. First of all, much love for Jada Pinkett. She was a killer. Steph's mom. Steph's mom, right? Yeah, Steph's mom. She was cool. I liked how she, like you say, she liked the other girls. Look, she didn't have a problem with that. You could tell Del Curry's a real ass motherfucker because she said a couple times at the club
he didn't check the women.
He didn't check the women. He forgot his wife was there. I was like, oh, that used to be me, man. I used to go to the club with my wife, and I used to be furious that she was there. I was glad she was there, and she was always looking nice. But in my mind, she was the reason why I couldn't get some ass that night from one of these bitches. And the funny thing is, I wasn't going to get none anyway. Like all the nights I ever went out to the club, how many times did I actually take one down? You know what I mean?
Pulling one out the club?
Yeah, like once or twice in life.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know why I couldn't. The older I get, the more I realize, oh man, I could have been a much better husband. If it was a little later, maybe if I knew then what I knew now. But I'm just like, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to ruin the night because I was so mad that of the ass I couldn't get, because I didn't realize I wasn't getting that ass any damn way. It was funny.
But Del Curry probably was going to get the ass.
Del Curry might have got the ass. It felt like Del Curry might have got the ass once or twice, and she walked it off.
Yeah.
The thing that I didn't like about it was when they talked about working outside the house, because Ayesha Curry was saying, sometimes I feel guilty about having my own career, because all the women sounded like they were miserable if they had to just sit at home. Steph's mom was saying, I used to want to try to have my own thing, my own money, have my own independence, and then of course she gave up on that, probably because it's hard.
And she realizes, man, I got a good thing.
That's what I'm saying, but that's a lack of trust.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that bothered me by Ayesha. When she talked about having insecurities about should she work or should she not, dog, y'all got dough. You know what I mean? So you can't act like you're trying to provide, because you're not. Everything you're doing is just because you, in your mind, some of that is just ego. Some of that is, I want my own career. I want people to know me.
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, I don't mind what you do. You better do it when the kids are school, though. Take care of the kid first, because we got roles here. I got this providing thing on lock.
Yeah.
I need you to give my kid the most attention you can. And when you need a break, do your shit on the break. Don't have my son with nannies all goddamn day when you could be there. You know what I mean? That's how I would feel. Like, if your titties work, please feed my son from the titties, please. If they work. If they don't work, man, it is what it is. But if milk is flowing, I'm going to need but it's going to mess up my body. What? No. All of our bodies about to be messed up eventually.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not leaving you over that. We're together. You worried about what they say? You worried about these hoes? You worried about these dudes?
Well, because here's the thing about it. They don't see it.
They're
not going to see the messed up, saggy titty.
Yeah.
But you want them to see it. You want to post on Instagram.
Yes. That's ego.
Yeah, that's what it is. They'll never see. No one's ever going to see Ayesha Curry's body.
Yeah.
Unless she puts it out there.
But that's the thirst. So that did bother me, when she said that nobody checks for me. It didn't bother me that much because I understood why. We all respect Steph. That's Steph's wife. Even when they break up, that's Steph's wife. You know what I mean? Like, if they somehow, God forbid, break up, I know me, I'm looking at her like, that's Steph's wife.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that. That's
somebody will, but we'll all look at that guy kind of funny.
Exactly.
Like, ah, man, what's up with this guy?
Even if they get divorced.
Yeah.
We'll be like, yo, nigga, couldn't you?
You know what was telling about this whole red table thing? They accepted that their men were going to attract groupies, right?
Yeah.
And like these, and just women. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing, and this is why, like, I get a bad rap for being like too hard on women.
Do you?
I get a bad rap.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like when we think, if we close our eyes and I said homewrecker, we're gonna think of a woman. Now the man can wreck his own home by cheating, but a man is not messing with somebody's, for the most part, not in somebody's marriage.
Yes.
Ruining their marriage and stuff like that.
If a man's Chris Rock said it best, as usual. If a man's fucking a woman that's married, he ain't trying to take the wife.
No.
He just want to smash.
Yeah.
A woman is trying to take your husband.
Yeah, and I thought, like, they just give, like, the women a pass, like the groupies. Mm-hmm. And it's, the man's fault for falling victim of, like, the groupiness or the groupiedom.
Yeah.
Jada said that basically she just didn't deal with it, and she put herself in the man's position. That was
so nice.
Yeah, she put herself. She said,
put yourself in a man's shoes.
Right.
Women don't want to do that.
No.
They don't want to think about what it's like to be a man with this testosterone and these hormones and having these women. That's why I was like, Jada, once again, I bow down.
Yeah, because it's always the guy's fault.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, the chick also knew the deal.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, man, a lot of homewreckers, we kind of give them a pass.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, according to Amber Rose, broke up their stuff.
Dude, what about Dwayne Wade's wife, homewrecker? Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys, yes. I didn't know he was married.
Nigga, stop. When you figured it out, you didn't.
Yeah.
Homewrecker, dog. Married. These niggas had a family. Married. You jacked them. Jacked them.
Exactly. But they get a pass, man. And we will look at, like, Bezos is the bad guy.
Of course.
He's the bad guy in this stuff, man. But it's like, dude, it takes two to tango, and one of them dance partners.
Speaking of being too hard on women, dude, when we come back, man, we got to talk about Constance Wu. When I tell you, this shit made my blood absolutely boil to the point where I heard the bubbles.
Wow.
When we come back, you're going to hear why.
Okay.
Can I have your attention, please? We are trying to start a movement. You heard that right. We're starting a movement. We're doing something different here at the MRA Podcast. We vibing with y'all. You know what I'm saying, fellas? You know what I'm saying, ladies? It ain't just fellas that listen to the show. Matter of fact, it's a majority women, but it's all good. I know you know somebody that fits with what we trying to do over here. So all we need you to do is send it to them. Tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? That somebody know how we get down here at the MRA show. It's really called the podcast, but I just wanted to rhyme no and show. Kamal, you know how much I love television and sitcoms, right?
Yes, I do.
And last Friday, they called it Black TV Friday. That's basically when the shows get canceled.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like, Black Monday in the NFL is all the coaches get fired.
Yeah.
So last Friday, the network started letting people know, sorry, I know Speechless by ABC on ABC got the axe.
Lethal Weapon got the axe.
Lethal Weapon got the axe. So a lot of people got the axe, right? Mm-hmm. But Fresh Off the Boat got renewed.
Cool.
That's what you would think.
Yeah.
But the star of Fresh Off the Boat was not happy about it. Constance Wu, she's a cutie pie Asian lady. You've seen her on Crazy Rich Asians and Fresh Off the Boat. Okay, so anyway, so when her show got renewed, she tweeted out, so upset right now that I'm literally crying. Period. Ugh. Period. Fuck. Then she tweeted again, fucking hell.
Damn.
Then the people started like, whoa. So this dude,
Twitter mob, huh?
Oh yeah. Funko Whisper said, just think about the actors and crews today that shows didn't get renewed and are devastated. So maybe you shouldn't be upset that yours got renewed. She hit back. That was not Rampage. but she maybe wasn't just responding to him, but this is her response. That was not a rampage. It was just how I normally talk. I say fuck a lot. Bitch, that is not the goddamn point that you say fuck.
You said darn or anything.
Doohickey nonsense, bitch. That is not the girl. Stop it. She said, I love the word. Okay, who cares? You guys are making an assumption of what I was saying. Oh, word? We're making an assumption, bitch?
Ugh. Don't assume that I mean
about the show, even though it just got renewed. And no, it's not what it's about. I'm saying it's not about fresh off the boat. No, it's not. What this is all about, stop assuming. No, this is not what this is all about. Stop assuming. Word. You, ... literally said you're upset and crying over the renewal of the TV show you're in. Of course, people are going to ask why that was your reaction to what most actors would be happy about. Care to explain why? She hit back. I said I was upset and crying. I did not say it was over a TV show. Bitch, stop lying. You're driving me crazy.
You ain't got the lie.
You're making an assumption. Shits again. Today's tweet, this is later on. Today's tweets were on the heels of a rough day. Now she's calmed down, right?
Yeah, I just had it was a tough day.
Here we go. Today's tweets were on the heels of a rough day and were ill-timed with the news of the show. Really? Please know I'm so grateful for FOTB renewal. That means fresh off the boat. I love the cast and crew. I'm proud to be a part of it. For all the fans that support, I thank you for all who support my casual use of the word fuck. Bitch, stop.
Somebody got to her in that hour since.
Why do you keep talking about the word fuck?
It's like when someone says a bunch of racist stuff, like
yes,
and they focus on the N-word and ignore all the racist stuff they said.
Tell these people your Michael Richards theory.
Oh well, Michael Richards was famously exposed for using the N-word at the Laugh Factory.
Yes,
I guess he felt somebody was interrupting his show, and he kept saying like,
"You're just a nigger."
You're a nigger, and if this was 50 years ago or something like that, you'd have been hanging from a tree with a pitchfork up your ass, and then everyone focused on the nigger and not the racist thing of saying, like, do not interrupt a white man.
Yes.
Who cares? And so then you have people like, Al Sharpton, let's bury the N-word from now on, and like Paul Mooney saying he's cured of the N-word, and they banned the N-word at the Laugh Factory. He's like, oh, so that's all it was? The fact that this man... saying like if you interrupt a white man, you should be hanging from a tree back in the good old days. I'm assuming.
Yes,
like
back when America was great.
Back when it was great.
Yeah.
We're gonna ignore all of that and focus on
the
same thing with Dr. Laura. Dr. Laura said something like said the N-word. And she's like, wow, what are you saying? Like his friends, it was a black woman who was married to a white man, interracial relationship. And she was saying like when his white friends and family say the N-word a lot around her, it makes her uncomfortable. He's like, what, nigger? She said, stop saying nigger. Please stop saying that. Well, this is what happens when you marry outside of your race and all of that. And then Dr. Laura, again, was vilified for saying the N-word instead of saying this is what happens when you marry outside of your race. Yes. Stay in your place, black woman.
Yes.
And they ignore the spirit.
Thank you. Because it's not the word, it's the spirit of the word.
Right.
So this is so in the spirit of this, when we come back, I'm going to tell you further why this concept, the thing that drove me over the wall with this constant woo discussion. We'll be right back. Hey, what's up, man? I just had to take a time away from the podcast to let you know. If you want an MRA hat, you can get you one. You know why? Because we got them for sale. 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 You can get you one in red, blue, black, whatever you want. Just go to the website, themrapodcast.com. That is themrapodcast.com and get you one. All right, we're talking about Constance Wu from Fresh Off the Boat when she was upset that her show got renewed. She gave a statement. I am going to read the whole thing. I love Fresh Off the Boat, FOTB. I was temporarily upset yesterday, not because I hate the show, but because its renewal meant I had to give up another project that I was really passionate about. So my dismayed social media replies were more about the other project, not about Fresh Off the Boat. Okay. But I understand how that could feel interconnected and that get muddled. All right, so here's me unmuddling with my truth. Fresh Off the Boat is a great show that I'm proud of and I enjoy. I've gotten to fully explore my character, and I know her like the back of my hand. I sense something coming. So playing Jessica is fun and easy and pleasant. Not a compliment, trust me. I get to work with a kind and pleasant cast and crew. Same word, okay. Which makes it all quite enjoyable. So obviously I don't dislike doing a show that is fun and easy and pleasant. It's the third time. But in being able to do that other project,
but in
general, I've always sought artistic challenges over comfort and ease. That's what this is about. I was disappointed in not being able to do the other project because the other project would have been a challenge to me as an artist. So now she's like a Yale-trained artist, and doing a sitcom was getting boring because they're predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just doing
the same character every week.
And nothing changes in the sitcom.
Yeah.
Every fucking week, I don't give a damn. If you decide to run away from home on page 1, on page 22, your ass will be back home.
Yeah.
That's how sitcoms work. The other project would have been really hard and not easy and pleasant at all. Sometimes, okay, so basically, I'm going to skip to the good part. Well, the part that really bubbled me, right? Because I understand why she wouldn't want to do this project. You know what I mean? I get it. Like, you're an artist. You know, you grow out of it. You're a movie star now. Like, this is the same as boring show. Come on, dude. This is the part that killed me. People can hold conflicting feelings in their hearts. That conflict is part of being human. So I can both love a show and cast a crew at the same time being disappointed that I lost that other unrelated job. I appreciate those who have given me the space and faith to believe what I say about both parts of my heart. Thank you. Here it is. It's meaningful when you make the choice to believe women. Really? You really gonna play the women card right now? Make a choice to believe women. First of all, that is about women saying they got raped, and they want to believe that they got raped. And now you're going to use that for this to say, believe me, I'm a woman.
Believe me, when my initial response was for a part, not the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Trivializing.
That's what it does. It trivializes what believe women is. What that means is if a woman is sexually assaulted, believe her.
Right.
Is anybody mad about that? Not me. Are you mad about that?
Bill Cosby.
Hilarious. Maybe you are mad about that because women be lying about that shit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If a woman says she was sexually assaulted, I think you should believe her, but I think she should have to prove it.
Well,
we're not just going on your word.
Well, the thing about it is, man, I don't just believe anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now, doesn't mean I don't just dismiss you.
Yeah.
But I'll listen.
But they want us to believe them just because they're women.
Right. Which I don't like that any allegation is automatically the gospel.
Because I'm a woman.
Right.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I think that's totally unfair.
Yeah. Because too many women have lied.
Too many women have lied.
Yeah, men have been killed.
Yeah.
Like
too many of the brothers, man, have been lynched, locked up.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna believe you just because you're a woman.
Right.
I'll believe you, but I'm not gonna fire them. I believe you, but you're still gonna have to show me something. Like I gotta have some type of proof.
Well, I'm not gonna even go that far. I'm not gonna believe him. I'll investigate.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check.
I'll listen.
I'll
listen.
Yeah, I'll take both sides and stuff like that. But basically, if it's just your word against his,
you believe hers. That's not fair.
No, I don't think that's fair at all.
Unless he has a pattern of doing it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Obviously, if there's a pattern.
There's 20 women saying it, just like, he might be telling the truth.
Except Bill Cosby.
Except for Bill Cosby, of course. Because you love Bill. Yeah. But, all right, we're joking, but we're sort of not. Anyway, the point is, I didn't like the woman card right there, dude. I didn't like it. And I get that the show might have gotten stale for you, bro, but nah, dude. You just, next time don't tweet. How about that?
Or... I mean, I doubt if she signed a 6-year contract.
Well, they do.
Oh, for real? I thought they just re-up because they don't expect it to go that long.
I don't know. That's a good point. But I know sometimes before the show even starts, you sign a long contract before you even do your last audition.
Oh, okay. So when they start re-upping, because I know like the Friends and the Science, they always have to come back and
that was after 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah. The initial contract is long as fuck.
Okay. My bad.
It's so that you can't fuck them and, use the leverage. Okay. You can't leverage them. But once it's time to renegotiate after a year or whatever, that's when the actor finally gets to, stick it in.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like Constance Wu would rather bow out, do a Diane from Cheers.
Yeah, exactly. Which I don't, she probably contractually can't. And plus the fact, let's just keep it real, man. You're an Asian woman in Hollywood. There's not a lot of roles. You might want to appreciate the role that you have, because there's not a lot of roles for Asian women.
But I read a tweet that somebody was like, yeah, Diane from Cheers, David, what was his name? David Caruso from CSI.
Yeah.
So all these people leaving, Katherine Heigl leaving Grey's Anatomy.
Happens all the time.
They leave like these big shows, and it's like, whatever happened to them? For every George Clooney, it's like 19.
In other words, you're saying when you leave, it's not necessarily a good deal.
Hell no.
So to make this about the fellas and not just make it a woman bash, fellas, appreciate what you got. Ladies, too. Before you go off on a Twitter rampage, appreciate 20 things that you got. Are you yelling at your radio right now? You know, what the hell you saying? You wrong, Kyle.
You wrong, Kamal.
Yeah. Or right. That's what I'm talking about.
Word.
Yeah. Hey, then tweet us. Stop what you're doing unless you're driving. Stop what you're doing. Hit us right now. Respond to us. You know, just talk to us right now.
Let us know how you feel.
I'm at Kyle Irby.
I'm at Angry Kamal.
Or you can hit us both at the MRA Podcast and let your voice be heard.
Yeah, man.
You know, so we'll read it.
We might even respond.
And you just might hear it on the show.
Yeah, man. Be a celebrity for a day.
Yes, man. Just stop what you're doing. Hit us up, man. You'll get a response.
Yes, sir.
Kamal, you sent me this tweet, man. Had me laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it for you. This dude, it says, take off them drawers. I don't know if that's his name, but it's this dude posing with two different women in the exact same spot, right? And they're both pregnant. And he says, I bet I'm the only nigga y'all know with twin baby mamas and both cool with it. 2 laugh emojis, #GOAT. I need a show, blood.
The GOAT, greatest of all time.
Yes.
I'm hearing he has a show coming.
Off this tweet? Off this Instagram post?
I guess. I saw it today. Like, the guy might be getting his own show.
I love that.
I don't. This is some ignorant ass shit, Kyle.
I love it, Kamal.
This is the most ignorant shit.
Kamal, I love it.
Now, listen,
it
man,
so much.
honestly, here's the thing about it. The reason why it's so ignorant to me is because
I love that show.
I don't think these girls are right in the head.
Nigga, please.
I do not think this shit is all on the up and up.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't
man.
believe it, man. Man, what the fuck? They are proud to have a kid by their twins. And they're sharing a dude and happy about it.
You damn right, Kamal.
I don't believe this. I believe this. Now, I'm not saying thruples. I'm cool with thruples.
Let's explain what a thruple is. A thruple is a couple with 3.
Yeah.
And the Shade Room who tweeted this says TSR pregnant and getting it.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Kamal found updated footage. We should have done this in the production meeting, but we didn't. So basically, man, this shit ain't dope, man. One girl is not happy, as usual.
Yeah.
She felt betrayed. You could tell there's an interview on Vlad TV, and one of them looks upset the whole time. The other one is like, she says she felt betrayed.
Right. She's really into this guy.
Mm-hmm. And her twin sister.
He slid off into her sister.
Of course. Hey, they share everything.
Yeah. And she's basically, I guess she's going to be the last woman standing. She's going to stick it out, I guess, instead of leaving them.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Let me tell you why I don't like this shit. I don't like anything where it feels like somebody's getting hustled or done, you know? Mm-hmm. And the dude is bragging about some shit that they're not happy with.
Well, the thing about it is the initial twin who was with them,
mm-hmm.
obviously she's not happy, but she's like, she's going to get through it. She's a team player.
Yeah, which
you
is
don't want a disgruntled employee on the team.
No. But they look young, man.
They look young.
This look like some hustling shit. Not illegal young, but like, this doesn't feel like what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about beating bitches. Not, I mean, physically. I mean, like getting over. Don't get over on nobody.
Yeah.
I don't like getting over on people, man. And I hope I make this very clear to the world who's listening. I'm not with that shit, dog. I'm with everybody getting what they want. Yeah. But the problem is, most relationships, the women end up getting what they want. They have a man captured. And the man is just looking out the window mad as a motherfucker. Yeah. And this is kind of what this show is about, is speaking for the dude that's in captivity as a man. Yeah. And so, but nah, nigga, beating people, that's what women do. They beat us. Yeah. They figure out a way to stay permanent, and we looking out the window like, how the fuck did I get trapped?
Yeah, he's got kids. He's got them both pregnant.
Yeah.
This is gonna be some dysfunction.
Yeah, this is rough, man.
This is gonna be some crazy stuff at mama's house.
Yeah.
Family reunions, at birthday parties.
They family's gonna be pissed too.
Right. This was ignorant, and for him to be bragging about it, I would be ashamed.
It's embarrassing.
Right.
And here's the thing. It's embarrassing to them, you know, and the fact that he's bragging about something they're embarrassed about, that's where I'm like, flag on the play, dude.
Right. And then like they're twins.
Yeah.
Why the need to smash the other twin? They're identical twins.
I get the need to smash the other twin.
I don't get it.
No, I do.
That's the same thing, unless the other one was the one you was checking for and you settled.
If I had a twin, I would definitely want to bang their sister. Definitely. If I could, hell yeah. Not you.
Well, it's not that was my girl. That's my girl. I mean, because here's the thing about it, man. It just seems just weird. You're not going to get the thing that you want. Like, everyone is, you'll never be able to get, obviously, I was about to say you'll never be able to get the first twin on board. But
she'll get on board, but she's not on board the way I want her to be. She's reluctantly on board.
Captive almost.
Yeah, they're captive. And it feels like he's hustling. And what I don't like is it's like he's using them for his own, to make himself look like a G.
Yeah, and the second twin is down with it.
She's down. Yeah, it's just not. It's not a good look, man. It's Dear Irby time though. We come back. This is one I'm excited about. We got to repeat. Our girl Nadia from Brooklyn. She got new questions, and you're gonna hear them when we get back.
Cool.
Hey, if you're enjoying the podcast, do us a favor. Tell a friend. That's it. Costs you nothing, helps us out, and gives your friend some entertainment to make that commute a little easier, or gives them some company on a workout, or while they're cleaning the house, so it helps them out, helps everyone out. All right, so please subscribe, leave a positive comment, and share. Let's get into this Dear Irby letter.
Let us.
Dear Irby, this is Nadia from Brooklyn again. We love Nadia from Brooklyn.
We love her.
What was her last Dear Irby? What was the last Dear Irby she was talking about? Oh,
she wanted to know, is it thirsty to approach dudes? Yeah, okay. We were like, nah, man, do that
because
she said she was fine and all that stuff and sexual and dressed sexy and so some dudes might be intimidated. We were like, nah, man. Help us out.
Need that help. Okay.
Yeah.
Nadia from Brooklyn again. Thank you for your advice about being willing to go up to guys first. Duh. All I had to do is read it. And we can have my recap.
It saved us 30 seconds.
Yeah. I liked most of it. Thank you for your advice. I liked most of it. What did you not like?
I don't know.
I'm very curious. Okay. Some of that shit she was like, but she wrote again. So
right.
Let me stop acting like that. That's insecurities. Just a reminder of who I I can't get it over now. Just a reminder. Just a reminder who I am. 32 and currently dating via apps and normal meetings with guys at social and or work events. I've come up with what I want in a man, and I'd like to hear what you guys think. Here we go. She must not listen to the show because you would have known that we got a thing about that list. But here's the list nonetheless. Obviously, she listened to the show because she's written in twice.
Yeah.
But maybe she hasn't heard 40 episodes. And that's a lot to ask. Here we go. Number 1, fine/sexual attraction. Number 2, intellectual stimulation, like hella smart. Number 3, deep emotional connection. Number 4, connections with friends/family. My people know you and your people know me. And number 5, mutual adoration. And I'm guessing mutual is the key word. Mm-hmm. Which means that both of us really care for each other and not one more than the other. I've had plenty of sex, but this man who I want to have a deeper relationship with, I don't want to have sex with until I know these things. So it's not 90 days or 3 dates. It's just no sex until these requirements are made. You know what we didn't talk about today?
What's that?
Alyssa Milano with her sex strike.
That shit dumb.
So fucking stupid. Not saying she's stupid, but the
idea is just dumb.
Anyway. Oh, back to this. But he says he's okay. Where was I? Oh, okay. All requirements. No sex until requirements are met. Here goes parenthetical. Fact. I am in love with the guy, but I don't think we're going to work. He has friends plus fam who have never heard of me, although he says the ones that matter do know about me. Many of these other traits he has, but I want all 5. Plus, he says he's not ready for a relationship right now. Help! Exclamation mark. Nadia from Brooklyn. Kamal Abdul-Jabbar, you are first. What's cracking?
Well, thank you for listening, Nadia. And I remember Nadia was like one of my favorite people.
Yes, yeah.
Nadia, you're losing me on this one. Come
why?
on, Nadia. Well, because she wants it all, right? She's got to have her. You got to hit all 5 marks. And here's the thing: she feels she doesn't have to settle. But she might be without for a very long time to hit all 5 on the checklist.
Yes.
Because the thing about it is, for some people, if they don't get like the sex after 3 days or the 90 days, you might not get the other checks. You might not even find the deep emotional connection. Some people need sex for that. You know what I'm saying? I think the fine sexual attraction, you get that when you first see the person. And if you have a conversation with the person, you can get the number 2, the intellectual stimulation. But 3, 4, and 5, you might not get.
What is 3, 4, and 5 for the people that are not reading?
3 is deep emotional connection. 4 is connections with friends and family. My people know you, and your people know me. That's like your girl. You bringing your girl around. Well, for some people, if you're not having sex, you ain't my girl. We still on the dating thing. So when I see you, it's more on a one-on-one basis. 5, mutual adoration, which means that both of us really care for each other and not one more than the other. Chances are, if you're holding out, he is going to either be infatuated trying to have sex or he's going to be less attracted to you. So it's not going to be even. Yeah, I think that, the way she's going about this, she's thinking too much. And she might think herself lonely.
Well, Kamal, when we come back, I'm going to weigh in.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, y'all? If you like this show, you want to help us offset some of these costs, man, you feeling the need to donate, then do just that. Go to www.patreon.com and make a donation to the MRA Podcast. That is the MRA Podcast with Kyle and Kamal. You can find us at Patreon. Or you can catch us in the street and just be like, hey, man, I love y'all. I want to bless you with some cash and put some dollars in our pocket. You can do that. Or you can hit us on Venmo. Find our names and just, bless us with dough on Venmo. Or you could pray for us. Do that too. But we prefer cash. Here's my problem with this. First of all, I love Nadia. I'm so glad she emailed. She's my type of woman.
Yeah.
I know she's fine, and I know she's dope as fuck. I can already tell. She's free. But she's starting to worry me, man. Because just like you said, it's like they seem perfect, and then you're like, oh, no, really?
Yeah.
So I'm so glad she came to us. So we can share with her and others like her. All right. Here's her list of 5. Now, for those who haven't heard, even Nadia hasn't heard, obviously, all the episodes. But my problem with the list is it's going to be hard to get everything on your list made. And the longer your list, the harder it is going to be to complete. And so you got to be very careful with the list. But here's our list. Fine sexual attraction. I think that's easy. Intellectual stimulation, not so tough to get. Deep emotional connection, that happens every time I have sex. Afterwards, a whole nother story. Here's the hard part. Connection with friends and family. Now, I think this is the real problem. I think her real thing is there's some dude that has not told everybody about her. And that's what she's upset about.
Or doesn't bring her around to everybody.
Yeah, everybody don't know about you.
He's going to places,
Yeah.
and she knows he's going to places.
Yeah.
Maybe, cookouts or Sunday dinner or something like that, or reunions, and she ain't invited.
Yeah, I think the thing that worries me is like I don't understand because we're different because I'm a man. I don't necessarily. I guess I've never had to deal with somebody's friends not all knowing about me. You know what I mean? Because I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who knows about me. Why doesn't she know? Why doesn't he know? Your dad doesn't know about me. Like, if you're not.
I don't want to know your people.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Because my relationship is with you and not them.
Yeah.
But it's important to her, so I don't want to dismiss it. But it does concern me because if you're in love with this guy, right? I don't see why. To me, it only matters. To me, you got to work with some shit, especially if you're in love with somebody. Now, you might be the type that can just fall in love a lot, right? So it may not matter. And because you've had all these options, you might have the confidence. She's never going to be alone. She's beautiful and sexual and fun. She'll never be alone.
Well, when I say alone, it's basically not like just like some old maid, but never, realizing her list.
Yeah.
Never getting this list completed.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I think the thing, you're going to always going to have to compromise on something from your list. That's what ends up happening.
Yeah.
I've never been with somebody that was exactly like the list. Never. No. Because they got this, but they don't have that. They got this, but they don't have that. And her willing to hold out. I don't mind her holding out. But eventually, I think she's going to have to flex this. Mutual adoration. Here's another question I have for you, Nadia. Do you really mean mutual, or is it that the guy that you're in love with ain't feeling you like you're feeling him? So when you say mutual, do you really want mutual? Because for me, I don't need it to be mutual. I just need to make sure that she loves me more than I love her. You know what I mean? It does got to be mutual. It'd be great if it was, but it ain't. There's always one titty bigger than the other. It's just true. So you know what I mean? Like as long as her titty is the one that's bigger, I'm cool.
Well, I think the mutual admiration stems from her believing probably that he's not that into her because she's not coming around.
Yes.
And he says the people that matter.
Which I believe him.
Yeah. The people that matter know about her.
I believe him. I don't have a problem with that.
And she's like, everybody needs to know about her.
And I think that's ego. And I think that's dangerous. I think that don't mean, they ain't got shit to do with us. Yeah. As long as we're cool. So I guess my next question is, he doesn't want a relationship. But if you're willing to be open, what the fuck is a relationship?
Wait, he's not willing.
He doesn't want a relationship. The dude she's in love with.
Where does it say that?
It says, in fact, I'm in love with a guy. I don't think we're going to work. He has fam and friends that never heard of me, although he says the ones that matter do. Many of these other traits he has. Okay. But I will also, for the audience, he's not ready for a relationship right now. What is a relationship is my question. Because what are y'all doing right now? Y'all just having sex?
Yeah, how is she in love with him?
What is it?
Yeah,
y'all
what are they doing?
Something.
They're doing something that she's in love with him. He's got some of these qualities, obviously. And I think the relationship thing, he's probably in the relationship, but because it's not quote unquote official relationship, that's how he can justify Nadia not coming around because he's not in an official relationship. But if whatever they're doing is enough for her to be in love with him,
yes,
it's a relationship.
It is a relationship. He may not want to call it a relationship. I hate calling things a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't need to define shit. Just understand I'm into you and you're obviously into me, and we doing our thing. I think Nadia needs to massage. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and this is a little surprising because Nadia seems so free.
Yeah. And do you want to lock it down, Nadia?
Yeah. It seems like she's so free. And now, like, she wants exclusivity. What the fuck?
Exclusivity. But I'm not sure what she wants. So I need her to give some I need her to answer some questions to us. What does a relationship mean? Are we talking about just you and him, or are we talking about open? Because she asked us if black men will be open to open relationships. Now he's not into a relationship, so what is he down for? I need to know what's he down with.
Yeah.
Is he down with fucking? Is he down with hanging out? And is he with somebody else? I think the big issue is going to be Nadia's ego right now.
Yeah, it seems like these are two different Nadias, like the two different Dear Irbies. Like the people who wrote these are two different people.
It feels like it.
Yeah. And I know it's not. It's just that obviously we don't have all the information.
Yes. Because, are you really down for open? Because if you're down for open, I think, all right, here's the thing. Nadia, we love you. We're glad you're listening. So let me just talk to you. I think you might be worried about the wrong shit. I think you should focus on the man that you love and think about what you like about this dude. And if he's giving you any time, maybe be happy about that. But I don't think we have enough information. And I want Nadia to hit his back so we can help her out a little more. Yeah.
And I was going to say, like, you probably have a good thing. He's probably compatible with you. And what you don't want is you shake him, who might have been 4 out of 5. And now you're
I'm guessing he's 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to, like, get your 5 out of 5, but the next one's 2 out of 5.
Nobody's going to have all 5.
It'd be really difficult.
It's hard to, man.
Yeah. I'm not going to say nobody, but it's like,
it's hard.
It could take a while.
Because it's just less and less. Like if you're not willing to come off some of your requirements, you're it's like if you're putting a search in the computer. now out of 10 billion people, now you're down to 100 choices in the whole world.
She's narrowing their search.
Yeah, your search, which is fine in theory. But it's going to be real hard to find mutual. It's real hard, man, because I see beautiful women all the time that I'm into. Are they into me? And then there's women that are into me. Am I into them? Yes, always. Good luck, Nadia. We hope you find your solution. But, hit us back so we can give you some more clarity.
Please.
If you guys have a Dear Irby letter, send us an email at dearirby@themrapodcast.com. That is Dear Irby @themrapodcast.com. Where can we find you?
Twitter @AngryKamal.
I am at Kyle Irby on all social media. We are at The MRA Podcast, so you can hit us both. You can also hit us at themrapodcast.com. You can see all of our, all the episodes are there if you want to catch up. I think Coach Marty was talking about episode 3 and 4, something like that. You can see those on the MRApodcast.com. And a lot of my commercials, a lot of my videos, some of my stand-up stuff is at KyleIrby.com. You got anything else to say, Kamal?
No.
Ladies, we love you. Fellas, be a man at all times.
Deuces.
MRA.